the buildup of this song. It takes over a minute. Wait for it. Pause, champ. Here it comes. Oh! Anyway. Jesus Christ. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Like, what the fuck is this dude doing right now? That's a good song, though, isn't it? Man, I'm ridiculous. Here, look at this. Wait, what the fuck is... Yeah, look. Wait. Look at this. That is fucking nightmare fuel. The faceless hole in the head. Hollow right here. Another body starting from the torso right here. Go down. Fucking creepy, dude. But this song is a fucking banger. I like this one better than, well, I don't want to compare, fuck it. I'm just gonna say I like it a lot. Well, now I'm just gonna leave you in suspense, aren't I? Alright, I like it better than One Winged Angel, but I think I already talked about it before. This is way more my style. Yeah, when we played through FF7 and 8, I talked about that. This is way more my style than that. So... I heard they reused this somewhere in FF14. Somebody told me it was for the final Eden raid. Savage mode. I think. Yeah. Yeah, the final raid for Shadowbringers, the very last stage. The boss's final form for Savage, they use this song. I'm just like, holy shit, sign me up. Anyway. Ah, there's that triumphant song. Sorry, I'm probably gonna do that several more times. I apologize, but the song is good. What can I say? Anyway, we've already wasted almost 5 minutes on this shit. Let's go. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Now that we're doing New Game Plus, and I'm on the right character, like... Now you see what her hair is supposed to look like. Unlike last night, at the end of last night's stream, where we had just started the game and you can't have this hairstyle until you know, buy it and get the esthetician and all that stuff. Now it should be pretty obvious who this character is modeled after. Woo! Oh, and if it ain't, I'll make it obvious. Nice, you get an upskirt shot just for putting her to bed in her default clothing. Anyway. Get the right C-pose for this. Where is it? No, no, no. Perfect! Alright, cool. Where's the C-pose? Yep. Okay. And now... Oh, shit! It's your girl Lightning. I did my best to recreate her. I don't know how well I did, but I think I did pretty good. See what she does with battle stance. Nice. Alright. That's such a cool sound effect. They got the full flip out effect for it too. It's like a goddamn Swiss Army knife. Or, well, it's like a butterfly knife, you know? Put on the shield. Oh shit. Eerily similar to her 13-2 rendition. Now, I wish we could have the Blaze Fire Saber, you know, this gunblade of hers, on actual Gunbreaker. She's way the fuck over here. Best I can do is Squall's Gunblade. But yeah, like, I wish because, watch this. That's actual lightning stance. We saw FF13. That's her actual battle stance. But, you know, can't do it with the Blaze Fire Saber. Because that's only a paladin weapon. It's like, fuck. Yeah, she has that same determined look on her face. I think I did alright with the facial, construction for lightning. Yep. When she gets pissed, that's definitely what she looks like. Oh, I don't know, I'll let you guys rate it. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Crimson. I'm judging whether I did a good job of recreating lightning or not. Let's see. Victory? I don't think I checked the victory stance for, what's it called? For Paladin. Let's see. Where the hell is it? Where the hell down here? Okay, pretty simple. I keep it simple. Dude, I love the sound effect when you pull out the fucking blaze fire and the visual, of course. You know, this isn't that different from what she actually does now. In 13-2, she's, you know, she's actually a paladin now in that game. But, you know, they upgraded her blaze fire saber too. To have that angel wing on it. But according to the ending of 13-2, she's dead too. Died off screen. Feels bad, man. That fucking cliffhanger, man. They're like, go get the secret ending, and it's literally adds nothing. The secret ending added nothing to it. I was like, great! They just told us what was pretty obvious from the fucking start. Fuck you, Caius. He's just like, yes, they did exactly what I wanted them to. I was like, yeah, I figured that out before we even finished the game. Prick. Anyway, let's stop fucking around and get going with the story, shall we? Yeah, so after the, I think the first job quest, when you unlock, Gladiator, you get, oh look, there's the jiggle physics again. They give you your first shield, because, you know, we didn't have this when we started yesterday. So I might as well just keep it on now for New Game Plus, because technically we're supposed to have it. And yeah, we'll just go like this. See, I like the simplicity of the design here for the sword. Also, it kind of reminds me, it's basically a Gladius, if that was its proper name. I don't know. Just called a weathered short sword here. But this is the sword, if any of you are familiar with the old-ass GameCube video game called, what was it? Eternal Darkness? I fell in love with that sword, with this sword there. They called it the Gladius there. It was the main, well, one of the main characters at the beginning of the game. Um, I just like the simplicity of the design. I don't know. Not just the simplicity, but just the smaller details. Like, I like the hilt right there that has, like, rounded like that. And then the shape of the blade. Just, it's totally me. And yeah, the fan service, yeah. Super short skirt. But yeah, I'm with it, man. I'm talking about fan service. Jesus Christ. There was no subtlety here. Alright, let's get going. Let me close this off to save on computer resources. And, that moment when you wish you could use the Blaze Fire Saber as a gunbreaker, but you can't, you know? Kinda makes me feel like this. Yeah. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But then, you know, you get the jiggle physics from this outfit, and it makes you feel like this. So, you know, give little, take little. So, can't have it all, as they say. So we'll take what we can get. Hey, so we left off talking to Momodi and starting the level 4 quest. That's the New Game Plus segment, always starts there. Yeah, here. 12 minutes dicking around. The hell is that emo? Wow. We must rebuild. Oh, hold on, let me, the resting bitch stance, let me reset that. She's not supposed to be that confident yet. Yeah, that'll be good. She's a new adventurer. She just looks like lightning, that's all. No, this is actually, you know what, the canon? This is where she ended up after Caius supposedly killed her. She's in a different dimension, she's in FF14 now. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ulda then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ulda are one thing, but the wilds of Sanalin? That's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ulda dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Sanalin. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say anybody cared enough to warn you. No, don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. My bad. I'll be fine. Look, I got this fancy sword and shield, see? I got this. Is this the place? Yep. Music. Oh, we almost match. Almost. Because of the white. But that's it. Okay, that's the prettiest part of the song, honestly. That's the intro. Hell no. Well. The perfect fucking mount, let's go! No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna do what I did before. Oh my god, the song goes fucking ham right there! It just goes in, because it's based on boss fight music. Which I won't say what boss it is, because that's a spoiler. But, let's just do what we did with the other ones. Pull you out. And then just like I did with the other ones, the other characters. First of all, can you grow? No, okay, whatever then. Take this shit off. There. Now we look like a proper beginner. A proper sprout! Oh yeah, I gotta do this too. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both of these... Wait, what? 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Such devastation, he says. Yet now true Uldens work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Excuse me. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Excuse me, Jesus. It hasn't been that long since I ate breakfast, though. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. I'm trying to read too fast. I gotta slow down. I gotta chill the fuck out. Also, let me lower it down just slightly. I'm trying to read too fast. Yeah, Crimson. The music went fucking ham. I know it was because of the mount. Yeah. I just went with it and went, just got it all hyped. It just fucking goes in. But I at least waited for the introductory part, or the very first part of this song to play. With the piano and everything. It's fucking beautiful. It's on another level and you wouldn't think it's part of the same song as this. The background music for this area, I mean. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Feels so real, man. You got dark there. But I get what he means. I think it's really uncomfortable to be out here for too long. Yeah. Halt! Madam, I'm gonna have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Yeah. What the fuck is this? You've gotta be fucking with me. State your name and business. The Twilight Pretzel from Papashan? By the gods, forgive me! You can say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. He was being serious! Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Alright. There's something weird. Western front, clear. Eastern front, clear. How about this pretzel? Is this clear? For me? For Papashan? Twilight pretzel. My favorite. How did you know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach. For fighting. Huh. Okay. I think I'll finally turn off the mount music. I don't know when. I'm not gonna make any promises. But once I turn it off, I'll never be putting it back on, so... I'm enjoying it while I can. 12 save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This pulse will be the end of me. Here's some relief. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn! Like this realm. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fair are Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing. Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment, there's more I would ask of you. Why, what's going on? Sarah, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. What's up, dude? First quest battle coming up already. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That's pretty serious. That cannot happen, Zara. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. Okay. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Lilira? Okay. Whew. Here we go. Hooded Lalafell. Found her. Oh, Sultan Tree. Sort of stuff. Let's do it.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line,
Shit.
forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
Where's that music again?
Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira.
Dad Cred has come into the scene. And this music. Oh!
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Oh, hold on.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I gotta say, I think the voice actor for Thancred in 1.0 was better than this one. Holy shit. This guy sounds fucking weird. Alright, let's take this fool down. Yeah, I just realized as a tank, this doesn't matter. Being behind him. Like, position will do nothing. Kick him in the nuts. His name, Handsome Stranger. I like it. Come, let's attend to our uninvited guest. Here come the ads. Lovely. It brought friends. Well, I got them. Oh, good. We have an alien. There we go. Leave the big one to me. You handle the rest. They're done. Stay close if you want me to heal you. Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry. It's fine. I got these assholes. Let them get in close. Let me get close. Here we go. More of them? Really now, there are limits to our hospitality. The one with all the jokes. Just a little more.
Whew.
About to see Mommy Crystal again for the third time.
Hear, feel, think.
Nice, more upskirt shots just in the cutscenes. They had to give Here's some kind of selling point because they knew catgirls were always going to be the more popular ones anyway. I think even they start with super short ass skirts too, don't they? I just thought about it.
Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
It's fucking beautiful.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
It just feels like one of those moments with the music and the, the view of Heidelin right there. It's just like, it's beautiful. And they're like, yes, mistress, anything for you. Your wish is my command.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Perfect time to bow right there. Show loyalty.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
This is great.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
It's like he knows that I just yawned. No, of course not. Just the fact that I was passed out. Twilight over Thamelin music. And you meet Daddy Thancred for the first time. I saw the mark above their head, I couldn't resist. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. I turn this off. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papashan. You and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Well, you know. Meanwhile, we're out here getting fucking soaked. I cannot thank you enough, Sarah. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-type fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Hey, that's more than enough, don't worry about it. Hmm? A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. Well, at least they introduced him in a more benign way than in 1.0, where he was macking on two chicks asking them where they were staying for the night. Right? As for you, Zara, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Yeah, of course. Step 9. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I've a favor to ask. I've resolved to pay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the Coffer and Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Are you doing that on purpose? Excuse me. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. Is this the guy from 1.0 that likes to talk this way? You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the Coffer and Coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. It's not even that far. Oh, because I gotta take it somewhere afterwards, yeah. If Sissy Doa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any Gorman would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's a pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. Didn't even know you could say that with a D at the end. I know deluged, but deluged? You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Drink for you, lassie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. That's what they all say, though. Trouble with marketing and advertising. Who the fuck do you trust? No one, really. What's that? Weesy Sidoa asked you to bring this here to me? Ha! So even the foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden ass back home. But hell's an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastard to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Of course. Prudence at this junction. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren. Yeah, Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Imogena and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. Can't talk today. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Is this good enough? You show yourself off to Warren. So, you are ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. I wish they said that back in FF12. It was just as important in that game, but it didn't feel like it at first. When I did New Game Plus in FF12, you know, starting at level 90 out of 99, I was able to one-punch something without any gear on. So I was like, oh, this game isn't too gear-based. But no, it was. It just doesn't show until later. Once we, you know, got into the later stations or parts of the game, and I had gear that was matched, but was still level 90, some enemies still, you know, gave us a little bit of trouble. Once we got to the end game, all bets were off. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fessa's Watch. If that's how you pronounce it. Could be Fesca. Fesca's Watch, yeah. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a coblin nest. I think it's coblin. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find the narrow fissure with the where the koblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. You got it, dude. I like to eat this stuff, right? Only one? I thought so. There we go. All done. Oh, like that again. Well done! It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of koblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Sons Mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. It's too loud. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Well, you got me. Way down in the hole. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because a most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. That is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to crave favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges, that's how you say it. I'm not sure if it's that or thaumaturgs. Yeah, thaumaturg sounds better. The thaumaturgs only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. Of course. Said this yesterday when we first started. It's all about money here, yeah, we know. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturgs, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Yeah, that's capitalism. Why wouldn't you want to do that? That is the incentive. Eliminate your competition by any means necessary to make the most money. Suffice it to say, if Whiston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and deliver his or volunteer for his expedition. Trying to read too fast again. Not this way. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment. Okay. Much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? I'll bribe them with cookies to go away. Nice. I like playing with Whiston. He makes sure no one bullies us. He wants you to go away. Take this cookie as a bribe. Whiston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Okay, cool. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. A cookie? Well, if Whiston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want two next time. Oh, you greedy little fuck. You little ingrate. But Whiston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Because he's got shit to do. Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Yeah, there you go. Whiston's too busy trying to monopolize a resource. Whiston's kind to us. I like him. You know, like a good, smart capitalist. So he needs you to fuck off for a little while. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've had this mentality. Sometimes I've gotten delicious food and I'm just like, I want to eat it, but then when I do, I'm gonna be sad that I have no more. I get it. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Tell Whiston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. Yeah, it is. They say with enough money you can change the laws here. So I'm gonna make a fortune and do just that. Right. Make the laws suit you, just like the people in power now are making the laws suit them. And you'll realize you're no different. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. Well, only time will tell if you'll actually follow through with that. If he gets there, of course. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein! Whiston, you must come and see! Already? Amazing! We leave at once! You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Or a total fucking disaster. Let's see how this goes. Ah, there she blows. Oh my god, look at all these grave robbers. They're marked, I'm gonna kill them. That's all of them. Oh, you didn't get close enough, you son of a... There. Oh, I can already tell what happened here. Jesus. Betrayed, I'm guessing. Balls, balls, son! A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? Goddamned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Uldar looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. There it is, perfect example. The ones already in power, eliminating any future would-be competition to monopolize everything for themselves. What other incentive is there? When it's all about making money, there is none. The Syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. Bring it on, asshole. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. Like this again, huh? Every time. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? Nah, he's not in on this. The Chaos Bringer, taking advantage of the situation. Oh yeah. I forgot we get an alternate stun with the shield pass. I'll just let auto attack kill him. You're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Here, I'll even take this. Fuck you. Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested! Same lines every time. I like that we get the alternate stun with the shield bash. It's a bit slap with the shield. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Another headache. Oh, here's a scene from 1.0 I was talking about. Macking on the ladies. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. You say that to all the chicks, don't you? I was hoping she would have said something like that. I hear they attacked another caravan. You know, but this is a good metaphor for how much chicks actually simp over Thancred when they play this game. I know a few, actually. So, this is, I get it. It's like they knew. They're like, this guy's a pretty boy. He's probably gonna hit it off as a pretty boy even amongst the audience. He is. Daddy Thancred. He earned that name. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? Look at this dude, menage a trois over here. About to get two ladies at once? Here's the Mac. You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Watch him say yes. Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? There's the line. We overheard him say that exact thing when walking with two girls just like this in 1.0. And of course this flashback is from back then, so it's implied that it's the same scene. Okay. So he got laid and then what? Now he's out here scouring for clues. From what he overheard, I'm guessing. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. He did save all of our asses, so that paid off. That thinking did pay off. Truly a marvel of Charleyan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. He's psyching himself up. He's like, alright, time for chasing down pussy is over. I gotta get to work. This disturbance is recent. The Sultanry? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. No more chasing tail. Time to get our hands dirty. In a different way. Oh! No, I'm just kidding. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Nope. It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. Okay. I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fairly well. Almost let it slip, huh? "12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours." Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. Why wouldn't he? Hello? You're trying to take away what he's made his money off of by changing the law. Of course you're gonna become a target of his. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. Gotta nip it in the bud. You're a merchant now, but you could become as wealthy as him later. He's gotta stop that from happening. That ruthless bastard! And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men! It beggars belief. That might not have actually been him, to be fair. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. Look how quickly his dream died. Man, that's sad. Like, not throwing shade at him, like literally, he just had his dream taken away from him. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you? God's damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvements, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Mamodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Maybe she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Good luck out there, Winston. Sorry things didn't work out. Unfortunately, you turned out to be a cuppy... a cuppy? No. Ugh, can't talk anymore. Again. You turned out to be a guppy. And a tank full of sharks. Well, at least he tried, I guess. Settle down, Zera. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Winston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nalthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. She knows how it works. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. So that might have actually been him. He might have hired that... what do they call him? Masked mage. Yeah, he might have hired that masked mage to do that. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Of course, we know it wasn't, but still. She doesn't discount the possibility because he's that ruthless, apparently. I mean, that's how you get rich. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Zera. Too late. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid. I'm just kidding. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folks, just trying to make ends meet. Yeah, you guys are the decent folk, not the guys at the top. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Zera, and for that you have my respect. Listen. You've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Potopa whenever you feel like staying. Oh, we actually have in-rooms available. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We have a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Wang! In the hole. Taking what they're given. All these song references. Look what the crow dragged in. Good to see you, Zera. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of the Donan who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that will interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo portal for the journey to Horizon? If you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stable just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Oh yeah, we forgot to make use of the inn, didn't we? Before talking to her that time we were supposed to go to sleep. Just for the roleplay. Wait 1 second. For the roleplay aspect, right? Also, I am going to leave the room for a second, so perfect excuse. See what this animation looks like. Yep. Another guy. That one was just blunt right there. That camera angle. Well, it is only the default outfit, right? You can change out of it eventually. If you're not into it, but there you go. Ah, the early years. 2013 era. But now we got Viera. That was what, 2019? We saw what that starting outfit looks like. That one doesn't even need an upskirt shot. You see everything right off the bat from any angle. Saw that with Alice. Anyway, I'll be back in just a second. I'm back. Alright, let's do this. Pick up where we left off. We went to sleep at the end, as is the canon for the story. And in so doing, when we logged out, we got the gratuitous upskirt camera shot of our female character, because that's how revealing the starting clothes is for it. For, you know, that specific, female Midlander, right. And now we're logging back in. Waking up, like, I don't know, the next day or two later. And accepting that quest from Amodi to... Where the fuck are we going? She said go to... I don't fucking know. I forgot already. We'll just check the quest log, I don't know. Oh shit, why is this... Nope, like that, thank you. Also, gotta shut this down there. That on? Okay. Good to go. Alright, so we already got the quest from her. We just have to keep going. I'm laughing at my own thoughts, alright? I'm sorry. Thinking about everything that happened recently. Oh yeah, they said we can take the Chocobo Porter, right? Oh. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in the Chocobo Port? Oh, Horizon, they said. Yes. Let's go. Fun boy! He's chucking his spear at dudes. Oh yeah, I gotta turn... No. Jesus Christ, thank God that didn't do it. There. Make sure people know I'm busy. Not to fuck with me. It's 4 in the morning, no wonder it looks like this. Look at that pretty pink star. 3 green ones over there. Dadanen, found you. Zera, I presume? Aye, Mamadi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's what I've asked Mamodi to send me any souls looking for work. Told no, there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. Supply and demands. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it could be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. There you go. Getting our first little backstory on that dungeon. We already know Why, he hasn't heard back from him if he went in there. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. What do you want? The Donan's product. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. We know this. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Give it to me raw. Did he just say give it to me raw? Seriously? They're making this too easy for me. They want it raw. The product you heard the Donan going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashicite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out, even. But then them 12 damned koblins came along. Not like any koblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, their only concern was keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the koblins, would you bring me my nashicite? Give it to me raw. Why did it sound like it was laughing when I killed it? Fucking freaky ass things. And they're tentacle monsters too. Again, you can make endless sex jokes here. Full. Big ass bomb. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw nashicite? Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha, Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. Nasha, okay. This should save the Donan from his troubles. There's enough left. Far less here than what I found. I reckon those koblins made a meal of this stuff. Bloody waste. Well, they gotta find some way to grow those crystals on their back, right? A perfect swarm. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the Brass Blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, I'll let Fufulupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Fufulupa. Okay, so here their dialect is easy to read, but the names are not. Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Dawn. Take that, bitch. Chucking my shield at him. Oh no, if you don't have a shield equipped, can you not do that in one? Technically, you shouldn't be able to. Yeah, you can't, it grays out. You have to have a shield equipped, okay. Part of your weapon set, essentially. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? Oh, sleep morning. Out of nowhere? What the hell? To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. Oh yeah? What do you got? Last letter to Lost Hope. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Fandolin, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would surely have delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Fandolin. With luck, you will find her quickly. That way. Okay. Right, I have to go around and go in this way. Mm-hmm. Huh? I've got Fufalupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts confess to have ignored. True? Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Oh wow. What a fitting name. Lost Hope. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Fufalupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a kicker's ass about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors. And you will be too if you are seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Again, appropriate name, Lost Hope. This is where they put all the undesirables in. The wee ones. I used to have a great post in the city markets. Then one day my supervising officer decided he didn't like the arrangement I had with the merchants. Long story short, they sent me here to protect this humble settlement, along with Leo Frick. And here we shall remain until we die or resign, whichever comes first. Pretty sad. Basically, the equivalent of a dead-end job. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiverin Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Iolande Quiverin, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Damn, this place is cold. Are these the fuckers? Yep, these are the guys. I'ma kill you, every one of y'all. Let's go. Starting with you. Fuck you. You want some too? Alright, you're the last one. Let's go. I see cactuars are after me. What the hell? What's them running? Bunch of Neil cactuars. They didn't look as cute as previous FF games, but they do have that funny jog. Like how they stand still. Someone's gonna notice me. Pause, champ. Oh, there we go. They open their eyes to walk and then close them to stand still. Freaky looking. They don't have the big old mouth anymore. So it is done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. I hope so too. I stabbed her pretty hard. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. Nor will it ever. It's not how it works. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, so I was made to leave the stage. Yep, that's what happens when you get in the way of important people. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Damn. Basically a cop who actually tried to do his job. Instead of just taking bribes and harassing poor people. And he ends up like this. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Now I want a chalupa from Taco Bell, just 'cause that name sounds way too much like it. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Don't worry, man, I'll get it delivered for you. Ah, Zara! I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. I can never not laugh when I do that shit, god damn it. But why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. You couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. I think he actually wants you to wield it, man. Following footfalls. As our echoes begin to fade. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more, Zara. Thaumaturgs from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. A bleeding adventurer, come to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Anyway, we've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boy's gotta stick up his ass the size of a Sabbath tender. No wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Nunu Zofu. Hey, adventurer. Mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Excuse me. Captain Baldwin planning some festivities for the thaumaturgs. See, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Ralph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Almost thought I wasn't going to clear that. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, of course. We will do our best, madam. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, milady. The captain will have his fish. I swear it. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Another pop culture reference? It was quite an old one, even from back then, but still, it was still well known. Fuck. That one. That was an unstoppable stretch right there. Oh, damn, my arms need a stretch too. Shit. Fuck, man, it just felt like, you know? You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is something, but I have no one else to turn to. God, I'm so simple-minded. Alright. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quivering Manse were in their cups. They were drunk. And I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashicide, I think I heard one say. They're to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the foot. Bitter irony. Co-conspirator. I'm just laughing at me thinking back to Resident Evil 2 just because I saw that. What did you say? Uh-oh, somebody heard us. Oh, crap. Give me a sec. There. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Zera. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait! You mustn't! Oh, God. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Oh, shit. He's gonna blow this whole thing wide open if he goes and tells him then. Okay, shit just got real. No more dicking around with what may or may not be stretching sound effects. Hold on. A tear in the eye. Captain Baldwin, sir! I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quivering's men! Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And? What of it? His coin's good and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin! Are you working with these men? Cannot be. So deceived and disappointed. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nash's sight, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No. No! That can't be true! Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufalupa? To serve and protect? Ha! Exactly. We're not the Bloody Flames here. We do this for the coin. It's true. They're not the Immortal Flames. It's a different faction. They're not the military. They're the cops. And apparently a lot of them are just after, getting bribe money and... Because again, what else is there? You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveren the Fourth Esquire. You killed my brother. Now I'm going to return the favor. Oh, no wonder you look like him. I'm gonna stab you like I did him. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Bring it on, asshole. Show me what you got. Time to do your duty, Fufalupa. Time to die for your country. You're stronger than I thought. Oh, you're gonna stun me. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you. Damn you both. You're ruining everything. I'm gonna stun you again. Where are his spears, Zera? He's dead. Don't worry about it. No, we gotta kill the rest now, too. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I will take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You, who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? You kind of gave away who you're working for, you idiot. Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveren's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? 7 hells! But I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the Brass Blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric! Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito... Apparently it was all just his doing. Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Exactly. The good ones are shoved to the side while, the ones who only see coin, well, they get ahead in the world. Up until this moment, for this guy, Baldwin, he's fucked. He got unlucky, meaning me. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some would probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufalupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The Brass Blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Sorry. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Sarah. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Look at him getting all emotional. Yeah, he is a good apple. That one. Leofric too. Which is why he ended up in, lost hope unfortunately, but... Still, you gotta celebrate the little victories, right? It won't stop it from happening again, but at least this prick won't be terrorizing anybody anymore for money. Baldwin, I mean. Welcome back, Zara. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Zara, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Secrets and lies. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Zara. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Mamodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Can I use return again yet? Yes. Oh, there was the two doing that. Boy. Oh wait, there's a shortcut. God damn it, I always do this when I come here. Ah, Zara, it's been too long. The Donan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow men. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Hmm? What is it? You look like you've got something to say. Well, sort of. So that's what this is all about. Lupalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Your mate's a shady man. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal as Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Zara, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. I'm washing my hands of it, I'm walking away. No more continuing MSQ because I don't want to be in this shady shit. Hey, it is a role-playing game, you can do that. Just be like, fuck this. This is where my character's journey ends. I'm out. But then, you know, you're locked out of going to other places because you're not far enough in MSQ, you can't visit certain areas. Can I count on your discretion, Zara? If so, then listen closely. Ooh! Ow! I went to sleep earlier and somehow woke up more tired. Duty, honor, country. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, a syndicate. I think that's pronounced Nanamo Ulnamo. Yeah. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. And I should probably say Sultana, yeah. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Well, look who's back there. It's the twins. We've seen them in every city-state at some point. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Sarah. Tell him Mamodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. Sure thing. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. To the Alchemist Guild. The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Things are getting interesting now, eh? Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Here you go. Have you read this, adventurer? Nope. See. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of this crown and what its loss could mean for her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seem fated to remain a mystery, until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy air and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms. I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Okay. Excuse me. I gotta turn on the ceiling. It's getting a little warm in here. 1 second. There it is. Okay, let's do this. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Ah, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait! Here's your payment, as promised! It is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn! No. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you've brought us the doom of Sildie. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. It could also be pronounced ignominy. Not really sure. There's too many, Zara. Run! Run while you still can! I will do my duty. So you're gonna get yourself killed? It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Oh, shit! Sultan Sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. It's on now. Sultan Sworn? Ha! No matter. Kill them all. Bring it on. I gotta tell you, there's a big-ass battle like this in every city-state intro, right? My first time, I forgot to mention it too. My first time through this, playing as Leon, of course, in Gridania. My impression of the game was, oh, I'm still at the beginning, it's pretty docile at first, you know, there's not a lot going on. And then I got to this, and I was like, holy shit, dude! Like, this game's ramping up really quick. I'm barely at level 14. I was kind of impressed. And the music helped with that a lot, too. And who else am I going after? Oh, these guys. The music helped a lot. It, like, amped me up, basically. Hyped me up a lot. I was like, Jesus Christ, this game isn't fucking around. This is an actually good game. Like, it's more than I expected from an MMO. I'd already heard good things, but it actually still impressed me, even though I already knew people were saying it was good. That's partially because people were telling me not to expect the beginning to be good. Like Realm Reborn. And yet, even though I went in with that expectation that people were like, yeah, it's kind of dull or whatever, when I got to this part of the story, in Gridania, not here, because I started in Gridania, I was like, holy shit! If this is considered mediocre, I can't wait to see the rest of this game. You know? The music hypes you the fuck up. They were like, is that a Voidsed? Yeah, I killed him in 2 hits, but yes. Master Papashan, but why? Oh. The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Raban? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. Saying over. After them, Sultan Sworn, they have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Yeah, of course. Go for it, dude. And who the heck are you? The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Incoming ugly fuck. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. I keep thinking he's gonna be like, send me a creature that is godlike. Those hand movements, dude. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I'm on my own for this one. What did I miss in dialogue because I was commenting? And your ground Sultan's horn? What else did they say? Auto attack will take care of me. Meddlesome fools, you know not whom you face? What else we got? Hearken to me, denizen of the abyss, slay these interlopers and feast upon their souls. Right, that was when he called the void send out. I said, is that a void sent? Yield or be slain, thief, I'll not ask again. And that's it. Then it's this. Soon you shall take your foul gifts to the grave. Oh, he talks shit about the poison if I actually delay the battle. I killed him too fast last time. He says, Mwahaha, writhe as the venom eats its way through your veins. And then the usual shit. Where does this strength come from? From here. Bitch. Oh shit, Thancred! You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. Well, you have a knack for getting me out of it. An unwelcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. That's what they all say. No mortal should possess such strength. Keep it up there. We almost have him. Yeah, he's fucked. Thanks for the help, Thancred. The wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low. For mortals. Rip. Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. Chaos Bringers, yeah. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. Excuse me. You know, this marks the third time I found you. In the end. In the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Hey. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. That's true. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Zara. See you around, Thancred. Of course, at this part of the story, he hasn't really earned that moniker yet. I sense evil. The crystal I found was blue. This one's dark purple. Shadowy. Shady. Yes, Thancred hasn't quite earned the moniker of Daddy Thancred yet. Until later on. But, you know, still considered a hunk, so I don't know. I'll still go with the nicknames, I suppose. Still considered, pretty boy or hunk. I don't know. Really, the difference is not much, but... We'll still call him Daddy Thancred ahead of time. Or Dadcred. The handsome stranger is what he was known as, right? When we first saw him. A handsome stranger. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. I'm sure they are. Papashan. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Zara? I was gonna say, you look a lot different now. I was once a Sultan sworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, Lasidat. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan sworn, Zara. Right on.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Damn. It's a hell of an intro.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
Nor did we know who the hell she really was until now.
Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Reborn,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace.
Oh shit! Jesus.
If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt.
Dude towers over us.
I am Reborn al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace
love this
invites
theme
you to
song.
join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
Robon's theme is amazing.
An honor,
Huzzah!
indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
A matter of tradition. By the 12, Zara! For an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however, Mistress Memodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Yeah, I don't have to do that. See, I'm still used to when we didn't have this right here, the map. So you had to like check where you were going first, then talk to the the Aetheryte to confirm the name of your destination. Like confirm the name of your destination on the map first, then talk to the Aetheryte to get there. Now there's a map with the Aetheryte, which should have been there forever ago, but you don't have to do that anymore. And you can point straight to where you want to go instead of going through the list. So you can tell I was playing before that because I keep doing this before I check the Aetheryte. It's a very, very nice quality of life update from with the Endwalker expansion. Truly amazing. It's the little things like that that really go a long way, honestly, towards making the game feel much more enjoyable. Welcome back, Zara, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree! To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy woman, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This is meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan's Horn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Look at that, Buffy Summers. Dotes upon Valeria Stormblade. Those are some nice names, holy shit. Buffy Summers is spelled correctly too. That's the actual name of the main character from that, it's those two in case you're wondering. Right there. But, yeah, that's her actual name, the character for that show. That was a fucking legend. What I really liked about, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, for those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, is the way it gradually sort of changes from being this really lighthearted comedy action show, like, to the point where it was borderline like the fucking Power Rangers the first season. That's how cheesy it was. And it still maintains the humor throughout, but it evolves in a way where it mixes the humor in really well with some really serious and dark plot lines towards the end. Towards the later seasons, I should say. Especially the last season. Holy shit, that one was dark as fuck. That one is, God, so much tragedy occurs in that last season. The last two, honestly, but the last one the most. My god. They went out with a bang, that show. I know that its companion show, Angel, was also pretty good. I watched it alongside it since they would intersect at times. But, that one was a little bit more dark and serious, but the humor was also more mature, so I still liked it for that. And it still had some humor, you know? I like those shows, but yeah, I think in the end I ended up liking Angel a bit more. It was a little bit more my style. Either way, whatever, I watched those shows, it was good. They were good. Greetings! Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Zara! Your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momodi didn't warn you, the box is locked and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momodi, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan's Horn take her Grace's safety very seriously. I don't doubt it. I'll remember that. They take her safety very seriously. Picked up your earrings yet, Sarah? Right here? Let me just... Well, now, looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fell into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Zara, because you're about to hobnob with Uldah's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. I'm ready. Royal reception. This is it, Zara, your big debut in Uldan Big Society. The banquet is being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. The pomp and ceremonies, she says. there we go. The Chamber of Rule. Not the Chamber of Commerce. See what he says. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. I must ask that you step away from the doors, madam. If you have received an invitation, pray consider the terms of admission. And 12 save you if you have misplaced the relevant articles. I can only imagine how horrified Mistress Serendipity would be if she had to furnish you with another pair. They all do the same thing, don't they? They're like, you better not have fucked this up. Don't worry, I didn't. I got him right here. Voice of the just. There. Happy? A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is in begin shortly. Attended by invitation only. We are honored to receive you, milady. Please proceed inside. Got the little earrings. Oh shit, I think I forgot to... They might have been gland. To be transparent, so we might not even see them. Oops.
All hail the Sultana.
Nope, I think you can see them.
Your Grace.
Reborn.
Oh shit. It's just one earring.
By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here.
A fucking minion.
We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
He's carrying her like a fucking parrot on his forearm, dude. That dude is ripped. Like, I know she's tiny, but shit.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
That's
Beneath
how
her
capitalism
mask
works,
of
yes.
stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power.
I see you, kid.
I am
I'll wave us for
truly
you.
grateful for all you have done for Uldar. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes.
The way he said that.
You are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Yeah, I don't want to be a fucking martyr. And now for the scene we've seen 2 times already before, so not gonna comment much here. I'm just gonna check my messages real quick to respond to some folk, because I have something scheduled to do in a bit. Because, we're already past 2 hours. I'm gonna end the stream soon, for those wondering. Once this scene is over and everything. I wanted to at least finish the banquet and everything.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
That chocobo's fucking massive. For Reborn.
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Damn, dude.
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
It's hard to take it seriously, first of all,
The barracudas. Can they not be reached?
with that voice acting, but also the stack.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Alright, these guys are gonna talk shit.
Logalo, Asawad Daken, Bet Mubut. Imarat way, Kiskat Toga Hearts Wadadorns. Sees Nigem, Fizdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Soon the planet will regain its true form, he says. How you feeling, Zara? Comfy music. They said you fainted in the middle of one of the General's stories. I'd have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Sarah? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Anyway, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. How long was I out? Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. He said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Nothing about too much cake this time, huh? Ryan Neuken slaps Eric. Dude slapped an NPC. The earring! Hard to get a good look at it, it's so tiny. Okay, there was two. The other one's covered up by her hair. I see it swinging there. See that? Oh, let me see. Yeah, look at the right side by the, you know, how her hair comes down like that. Look. There it is. I thought it was one earring in the cutscene, but By the way, eyes up there, guys. I'm telling you, look at the earrings, alright? Don't look at her chest. Her eyes and her earrings are up there. Do not look at her chest. Anyway. So yeah, that's that's it for this stream. I'm sure those few seconds that I was doing that where people were not actually paying attention to the fucking earrings, or, you know, people were probably just like... But anyway. That's it for me for now. I'm gonna go ahead and, end the stream here, where we went over by like 30 minutes. And, yeah. We'll continue with the usual thing when we get back. They'll talk about what just happened. They'll send us as the envoy, as always, to the other two city-states, and then we go do the dungeons. And then that pretty much wraps up the full, intro that I like to show, for all the characters, and then we can finally move on from the intro to the main part of the game. So, that'll be for next time. But for now, as always, I thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes on YouTube and the follows on Twitch. And as always, please take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there, and please have a, you know, until next we meet, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And until then, peace. See you all next time, folks.